सहना भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ओम शांति शांति शांति। ओम श्री गणेशाय नमः। ओम श्री सरस्वत्यै नमः। ओम श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः। समस्तजनकल्याणे निरतं करुणामयं नमामि चिन्मयं देवं सद्गुरुं ब्रह्मविद्वरं। पठामि संस्कृतं नित्यं वदामि संस्कृतं सदा ध्यायामि संस्कृतं सम्यक् वन्दे संस्कृतमातरम्। हरि ओम। Let us start as usual with a subhashita, very beautiful one. Please repeat after me. Balasyapi ravesh padaha patantyupari bhubhritam tejasa sahajatanam vayah kutropayujyate. Together. Balasya piravev padaha patantyupari bhubhritam tejasa sahajatanam vayah kutropayujyate. Very beautiful subhashita. What does it say? It says Balasya ravehe api padaha. See, balasya shashti vibhakti, ravehe shashti vibhakti, ravi ikarantam pullinga shabda, ravehe of ravi, balasya of child, shashti shashti, samanadhikaranya is there, so bring them together. One is the adjective for another one. So balasya ravehe api padaha, padaha feet. Feet of even small Ravi. Ravi means sun, young sun. Not S-O-N sun, S-U-N sun. Ravi. So the feet of even young sun. Young sun means what? The sun that is just rising. Not the midday sun which is in its full glory, but just the sun that is rising. And you see beautiful, what a genius this person, whoever has written this. Generally we use the word padau. Padau, 2 feet. Because all human beings have 2 feet. Right? So we use padau. But sun's feet are his rays. And they are plenty. Isn't it? So therefore the usage is padaha. So what is he saying? He says, Balasya ravehe api padaha bhubhritam upari patanti. Patanti upari bhubhritam. Bhubhrit. Bhu means earth. On the earth, those who take shelter or those who depend on earth, they bhubhrita. Bhubhrita means mountains. Mountain, one. Bhubhritam, Shashti Bahuvachan. Bhubhrit, Bhubhritam. Bhubhritam upari, on top of mountains. Upari, on top of. When we were seeing Shashti Vibhakti usages, we had seen this upari etc. With them Shashti Vibhakti should be used. So, bhubhritam upari, on top of mountains, patanti, they fall. So, you see, when the sun rises, first the peak of the mountain gets the sunlight first. You must have seen, naturally, because of the angle, right? And then the rest of the mountain, and then all other places which are at a lower height will get it. But seeing this natural thing, what the Subhashitakara is doing, he says, you see, balasya ravehe api padaha bhubhritam upari patanti. Feet of even a young son fall on top of mountains. So what you want to say? Tejasa saha jatanam vayah kutra upayujyate. Tejasa saha jatanam, for those who are born with brilliance, vayah kutra upayujyate. Where is the question of age? Even young ones, their simple feet also will be at a very high thing. That's the point. See how beautiful. He says the sun is young, but even that young sun's rays, his feet are falling on top of the mountains, straight on top of the mountains. So he says, Tejasa saha jatanam, for those people who are born with brilliance, vayah kutra upayujyate. What is the question of age? At a very young age also, they do marvelous and great things. Isn't it true? If you take some of the great saints, in young age, what all things they achieved. You take, for example, Bhagwan Bhashyakara Adi Shankaracharya ji. Ashtame Chaturo Vedaha, Dwadashe Sarva Shastravit, Shodashe Kritavan Bhashyam, Dvatrimshe Munirabhyagat. There is a verse. Ashtame, by the age of 8, he had studied all the 4 Vedas. By the age of 8. What were we doing when we were 8? Struggling to memorize the tables, mathematical tables. You remember? 3rd standard. 8 means 3rd standard. And he had studied all the 4 Vedas. Dwadashe Sarva Shastravit. By the age of 12, he had already gone to his guru, met his guru, studied all the other Shastras, all the other philosophies. Shodashe Kritavan Bhashyam. By 16, he had already written all the commentaries, etc. Commentaries on 11 Upanishads and then Brahma Sutra, Bhagavad Gita and so many other portions. He had finished. And then in next 16 years, he went across India 3 times. Defeating other schools of philosophy, establishing Advaita Vedanta as philosophy, composing hundreds of stotras, composing so many prakarana granthas, establishing mathas, which are still continuing to do the work. Tejasa sahajatanam vayah kutra upayujyate. Where is the question of age for those who are born with brilliance? Right? Not just Bhashyakar, not just Shankaracharya, so many such saints are there. See, in Maharashtra, Jnaneshwar Maharaj was a great saint. He is also like that only. Young age, and his life was filled with so many problems. He was not accepted. He and his brothers and sisters, his siblings were not accepted by the society. They threatened, all these siblings to be killed. They did so many things. He fought with all that. On top of that, he wrote books, commentary on Bhagavad Gita called Jnaneshwari. Right? And so many other texts, Amrita Anubhava, Abhangas he wrote. He started the Varkari Sampradaya. Nath Sampradaya he studied in, and then so many things like that he did. And by the age of 16, he had already taken Sanjeevana Samadhi. Samadhi while living, he took. By the time we decide what branch to go to, whether science, commerce or arts, they had finished all their avatar karya and finished. Right? The point is, Tejasa sahajatanam vayah kutra upayujyate. For those who are born with brilliance, where is the question of age? And that is why in our culture, in Indian culture or in Sanatana Hindu Dharma, we use the word vriddha for many reasons. Vriddha is not old person. That old person in age is called as vayo vriddha. One who has progressed in age. But there are tapo vriddha, there is jnana vriddha, and there are so many kinds of sadhana vriddha, there are so many kinds of vriddhas are there. So greatness we don't just accept because of age. Seniority is not just because of that. Somebody has got more knowledge, we accept, we understand that brilliance and we bow down to that brilliance. In many of the sampradayas in India, including Varkari Sampradaya, as I was mentioning, there each person prostrates to every other person. No matter of what age that person is or what gender or what nationality, it doesn't matter. They say there will be something that I can learn from this person. So age is not a criteria. Right? And in Puranas also we see so many such stories. Prahlada, Dhruva, all these were young kids who attend, that darshan of Bhagavan. What kind of sadhana they must have done. Right? So, a brilliant idea can come from anyone of any age. We should be open to all. Every time we should stop putting our young people down by saying you don't know anything. I am telling no. And in all our regional languages we have something to say that we are more experienced than you. In Marathi we say तुझ्यापेक्षा जास्त पावसाळे बघितलेत मी. I have seen more summers and more winters and more rainy seasons than you. Means what? I am way more experienced than you. What do you know? Anna, you don't know. A brilliant idea come from anywhere. Right? Tejasa sahajatanam vayah kutra upayujyate. We see that even today, not just in the olden times, even today around we see such great brilliance. We call them child prodigies, etc. Yeah, in a young age they exhibit such kind of art or literature or some kind of thing that it's unparalleled. Not a great miracle or anything. That's how God has made everyone. Brilliance comes out irrespective of age. So there is no limitation of age for the brilliant. Rays of even the rising sun fall directly on top of the mountains. This is the point. Okay, so beautiful Subhashita. Let us read once again and then we will go forward. Balasya piravef padah patantyupari bhubhritam tejasa sahajatanam vayah kutropayujyate. I hope you have also noticed some small things which we have studied earlier. As I said, with upari shashti vibhakti should be used. With saha tritiya vibhakti should be used. So tejasa saha, mitrena saha. Remember? Right? So all those points are there now. Yes. So in the last session, we have completed the topic of kridanta. Kridanta, primary derivatives. Kridanta. From dhatu, you create pratipadikas. By adding krit pratyay. Correct? So to the dhatus you add krit pratyaya to create a pratipadika called kridanta. Krit anta, that which ends with krit pratyaya. And we have seen there are many types of kridantas, many types of krit pratyayas are there, but out of them we saw those kinds which are in the sense of incomplete verb, whether they are avyayas or whether they are declinable pratipadikas. But we saw around, I think, 9 krit pratyayas we have seen. Correct? Twanta, Lebanta, Tumunnanta, Shatrashana, Taktavatu, Tavyatanier. These are the 9 ones that we have seen. We have seen summary of it also. I had also told you to create one exhaustive chart which will cover everything. I hope you have done that. If not, please do it. Alright, now going forward, these are primary derivatives. Now we go to secondary derivatives, that is Taddhitanta. So these are the secondary derivatives that now we are going to. So Pratipadika, which is also Taddhitanta, is also a Pratipadika, which is not formed from Dhatu, but it is formed from another Pratipadika by adding Taddhita Pratyaya. So Kridanta was formed from Dhatu, Taddhitanta is formed from Pratipadika. So already there is a Pratipadika which might have come as a Kridanta, we never know. But because that Pratipadika is giving rise to another Pratipadika, it is called as secondary derivative. Secondary derivative. Okay. So to one Pratipadika, you add certain Pratyaya which is called as Taddhita Pratyaya to create another Pratipadika. In simple terms, from one noun, you create another noun. Okay, from one noun, you are creating another noun. That is called as Taddhita. And Taddhitanta, why Taddhitanta? That which ends with Taddhita. So Taddhita is a kind of Pratyaya, like Krit are kind of Pratyayas, like Sup are Pratyayas, like Ting are Pratyayas. So we had said Subanta, Tinganta, Kridanta, like that, Taddhitanta. Okay, so Taddhitanta, Pratipadika formed by adding Taddhita Pratyaya to other Pratipadika. So we have Pratipadika plus Taddhita Pratyaya which will give another Pratipadika. In simple terms, one noun is creating another noun. Examples, let us understand. Raghavaha. These are the names that you all have heard before. Dasharathihi, Kaunteyaha, Pandavaha, Kauravaha. All of these are nouns which are created from other nouns. For example, Raghu, Raghavaha, Dasharatha, Dasharathihi, Kunti, Kaunteyaha, Pandu, Pandavaha, Kuru, Kauravaha. So there are some nouns, but some pratyayas are added to make more nouns from the existing nouns. Similarly, Aindram, Indra, Aindram. Vayavyam, when we speak of directions, no? In Sanskrit, when we speak of directions, Vayavya Disha. Vayavya. Have you heard this Vayavya? Yeah. Why Vayavya? Because it is related to Vayu. Similarly, Agneya. Agneya Disha is related to Agni. Between west and north is Vayavya. Northwest. Then between east and south, southeast direction is Agneya, etc. Not going detail in, but what I am trying to say is Vayavya is formed from noun Vayu. Agneyam is formed from Agni. Like that Swapnavat. Don't worry about these examples. We are going to see them. How all these examples are formed, we are going to see them in today's session. Swapnavat, like a dream. Sometimes we say, oh, today's day is just like a dream. Everything how I want, it is happening. Not like a nightmare, but like a good dream. Swapnavat. Or in Vedanta, etc., Swapnavat is used for different purpose. Because there the example of dream is there. So everything, this world is what? Swapnavat. Mithya evate. Kalu. Sundarataraha. One song is becoming very famous now. Sundaratara Pina Kadharahara. Bhagavan Shiva. How is he? Sundaratara. Not just Sundara. It's more beautiful. Sundara is beautiful. Tara means comparatively more beautiful. Good, better. That better comparative degree. Sundaratama. Best. Superlative degree. So Sundara is one noun. Sundarataraha, Sundaratamaha. More nouns are formed. Dhanavan. Dhanam. Dhana itself is a pratipadika. From that dhana, dhanavan. Dhanavati. Okay. Saubhagyavati. When they give blessings, etc., they will say, no? Saubhagyavati bhava. Saubhagyavan, Saubhagyavati. Vidyavan, Dhiman, Hanuman. These are all the words which are nouns which have come from other nouns. Dhani. Dhani. In Marathi, Dhani means husband. Actually, but Sanskrit, Dhani means one who has dhana. Wealthy person is called as Dhani. Dhanikaha. Same kind of meaning. Medhavi. One who has got medha, one who has got retention power, grasping power. Tattvam. Essence. Vidvatta. Brilliance. Madiyam. Mine. That which is my. M-I-N-E. Mine. That mine is Madiyam. So like this, we have lot of taddhitas which we every day use also. There are more than 100, krit pratyas nahi, taddhita pratyas. There are more than 100 taddhita pratyas. Actually speaking, the maximum pratyas in Sanskrit are taddhita pratyas. If you take the sheer number, more number of pratyas than any other type are taddhita pratyas. Okay. We are not seeing all of them, we will be seeing only some of those pratyas, only some of those. Alright, let us start. And we are not also going to see the way we saw Kridanta, okay, taking one pratyaya, going in detail and when, how, no, we are just seeing it so that next time when we see taddhitas used, see, because taddhitas are creating pratipadikas, we don't have to worry about how they are formed. That how is not necessary for us, because we are focusing on Sanskrit for Shastra-study. Remember always that, you should always remember. If there is some other Sanskrit class where is Vyakarana is to be taught, Taddhita Prakarana will take a lot of time. Stri Pratyaya, one of the topics of Taddhita only will take 6 months. Okay, Stri Pratyaya is only from a male gender Pratipadika, female gender Pratipadika has to be found, word. Okay, that itself will take so much. From Bhava, Bhavani. But from Shiva, Shiva. How? All those rules etc. will be there for Stri Pratyaya. We are not seeing those. We are only going to see some examples so that we understand how the words are there. So first one we are going to see is Tasya Apatyam or Gotra Apatyam. Tasya Apatyam means son or daughter of. Child of. Tasya, child of that. Gotra Apatya means descendant of that. Not necessarily immediate, but is coming in that lineage. Right? So that some pratyas are there. Example, Janakasya Apatyam Stri Janaki. Have you heard this name before? Of course, Vedji. What do you mean? Janaki. Janaki, why Sitaji's name is Janaki? Because she is Janaka's daughter. Apatyam means child. Apatyam Stri, daughter. Janakasya of Janaka, that is Janaki. Anapratyaya is there. Don't worry about this which pratyaya, just because some people will ask the question, therefore I have written Anapratyaya is there. It also makes lot of changes. Raghoho Gotra Apatyam Puman Raghavaha. Raghu, there was a great king in Surya Vamsha, his name was Raghu. So his descendant is Sri Rama. Gotrapatyam is descendant. And Puman is male, therefore he is called Raghavaha. Male descendant of Raghu is Raghavaha. Technically speaking, Dashrath Maharaj can also be called as Raghava. Lakshmana can also be called as Raghava. Bharata, Shatrughna, all of them can be called as Raghava. Why? All of them are descendants of Raghu only. Yes, true, but because Sri Rama overshines all of them, therefore we associate the word Raghava with Sri Rama. But technically all the descendants of Raghu can be called as Raghava. Alright. Dasharathasya apatyam puman dasharathihi. Dasharatha's son is Dasharathi. Different pratyaya, e pratyaya. So Dasharathihi. Again here that Dasharathi can be used for all four sons of Dasharatha. Kuntyaha apatyam puman Kaunteyaha. Kunti's son is called as Kaunteya. So for how many people this can be used? Vedji, Kunti had how many sons? I don't know. Now don't now make me calculate. Kunti had 4 sons. Huh? 4 sons? Yes. 3 from Pandavas. 3 out of 5 Pandavas were Kunti's son, and 1 before them, no? Karna. So Karna, Yudhishthira, Bhima, Arjuna. All 4 of them can be called as Kaunteyaha. Kunti's son. Madri's sons were 2. Nakula and Sahadeva. They were Madri's son. Kunti's sons are 4. Okay. So Kaunteya. Technically Kaunteya can be used for all 4. We see also Bhagavan Shri Krishna using the word Kaunteya for Arjuna. Partha, another word. Partha is Prithayaha apatyam, because Kunti's old name was Pritha. First name of Kunti was Pritha. So Pritha's son is Partha. Prithayaha apatyam puman. Right? So like that we have so many other examples. Vaidehi, another beautiful name of Sitaji. Why Vaidehi? Videhasya apatyam. Videha is the Janaka's another name. Because he is realized, no? So Janaka's name is Videha. One who has no body conscious. So Videhasya apatyam stri Vaidehi. Pandavaha, Pandu's sons. Kauravaha, Kuru's descendants. This is where our entire Mahabharata happened, in this one word called Kauravaha. Oh, Veji, but in Pandava it did not happen. No. Why? Because even Pandavas are Kauravas only. Kuru is Pandu is also descendant of Kuru, and Dhritarashtra is also descendant of Kurus only. But Dhritarashtra's son started to think that we are only entitled for this kind of kingdom. Pandu's sons are not. Therefore, they created that division. Dhritarashtra mainly created that division. Mamakaha Pandavaha cha eva. My sons and Pandu's sons. Actually, both are Kauravas. Kauravas are actually in their generation, there are 105, 106 are Kauravas. 100 plus 5, and they had one sister also, no? Kauravas had one sister also. So all of them 101 plus 5, 106 were Kauravas. Bharataha, another word. Why? Bharata's descendants. Again, all of them are Bharatas. Because Bharata was their one of the kings in their lineage. One of their forefathers was Bharata. Which Bharata? Not Sri Rama Bharata, not that. That is different Vamsha. That is Surya Vamsha. This is Chandra Vamsha Bharata. This Bharata is son of Shakuntala. Dushyanta Shakuntala's son. That was Bharata. Okay. So Bharataha. So these are all different kinds of words which are formed from other nouns. So these are also nouns, but they are formed from other nouns. So they become Pratipadikas. Here in the meaning of son or daughter or descendant, etc. Clear? Is this clear? Okay. So you will see in Upanishads, etc. also this kind of usages. Bharadwajaha. Bharadwajaha means Bharadwaja's son or Bharadwaja's descendant. Okay. Saumitraha. Another word for which is used for Lakshmana is Saumitraha. Why? Sumitra's son. Sumitra's son is Saumitraha. Like that you will see so many usages. Radheyah, Radha's son. Who was Radha? Radha was Karna's mother who took care of Karna, no? That is Radheya. So that her name was Radha. So Karna for a long time thought I am the son of Radha. Later on he understood I am son of Kunti. Kaunteyah, Radheyah, this kind of confusion was there in his mind. Who am I? Right. So like that you have lot of other pratyas also. Some pratyas I have mentioned, an pratyayi, pratyaya, dhak pratyaya, etc. So many other pratyas are also there. Apatyam, gotrapatyam, and Panini is Panini. His greatness is such that he has mentioned all the rules which pratyaya should be used for which kind of noun. What are the criterias? And there are rules, there are sub-rules, there are exceptions on exceptions, and this goes on for almost 2 chapters out of 8 chapters. Ashtadhyayi is 8 chapters, no? Almost 2 chapters. Maybe little more than that only will be this taddhita pratyaya. This prakarana will be there. Alright. Another example. Sa asya devata. In this meaning also taddhita can be formed. Having such a presiding deity. Examples we were seeing. Indraha devata asya iti aindram. So Aindra is what? That for which Indra is the devata. Again anpratyaya. Vayuhu devata asya vayavyam yat pratyaya. Agnihi devata asya agneyam. Okay. Nirritihi devata asya nairrityam. Okay. Clear? Okay. So this kind of again taddhitas can also be formed. Son, daughter or descendant, devata. In simple terms you can also say Indra sambandhi aindram. Vayu sambandhi vayavyam. Agni sambandhi agneyam. That's also simple way to understand. It has some connection with Indra, therefore Aindra. There is one kind of Vyakarana which is called as Aindram. Aindram, Chandram. You remember? Earlier we had seen. Before Panini there were 9 schools of Vyakarana, so 9 schools of grammar. First one was Indra, which was started by Indra. That Vyakarana is called as Aindra. So Paniniyam means Panini Sambandhi Paniniyam. Same kind of taddhita. Okay. Vishnu Sambandhi Vaishnavaha. Vishnuhu devata asya Vaishnavaha. Shivaha devata asya Shaivaha. Shaktihi devata asya Shakteyaha. Ganapatihi devata asya Ganapatyaha. Suryaha devata asya Sauryaha. See, these are all the 6 matas, Shan matas, what we call. Shan matas. Have you heard about this? Vaishnava mata. Those who consider Vishnu to be the greatest form of the god. Those who consider Shiva, so Shaivas. Shakteya means those who consider Devi to be the highest form. Ganapati to be highest form. Ganapatya. Surya to be highest form. Saurya. Smarta. Those who consider all the forms as equal. Smarta. Okay. So all those are also these kind of taddhitas. Clear? Clear? Shall we go forward? Don't worry too much about these pratyas, which pratyas, etc. Don't worry. You should just know that okay, this has got some connection with another word. Alright. One more thing. Once that taddhita pratyaya is added and pratipadika is formed, again it will take all vibhaktis, etc. Okay. So Kaunteyaha has become now pratipadika. So all Kaunteyaha, Kaunteyo, Kaunteyaha, Kaunteyam, Kaunteyo, Kaunteyan, Kaunteyana, Kaunteya. It will go like normal word, Deva. Like that. Whatever ending is there, Dasharati means Ikaranta Pullinga. So it will go like Kavi. Everywhere. Janaki is like Nadi. Ikaranta Strilinga. Raghava, Akaranta Pullinga, like Deva. So after this also they will go and they will have their Linga, etc. also. Janaki is Strilinga, Raghava is Pullinga. So antalinga pratipadika, like any other pratipadika, they will again undergo many changes. This is another reason why Sanskrit is so vast in words. Why? Because from one noun, so many nouns also can be formed. It is endless. It is endless. Right. Next. Next one is Tena Tulyam. Tasya iva tadarhati. Tena Tulyam means like that. Tasya iva, like that. So with this kind of meaning also, some taddhitas are formed. Manushena Tulyam Manushyavat. Vat pratyaya is added. Vat. Vat is in the meaning of like here. Tulyam or iva. That is the meaning. Then Shri Ramasya iva Shri Ramavat. Like Shri Rama. Like Shri Rama. Vidhim arhati. Another meaning. Vidhivat. I did puja vidhivat. That which requires vidhi. Vidhi means procedure. I did vidhivat. Okay. So this vat pratyaya in this here, it is used in the meaning of like. Yeah, other examples. Atmabodha text, if anybody has studied. Atmabodha is a Prakarana Grantha authored by Bhagavan Shankaracharya ji. Vedantas, Prakarana Grantha. You will see lot of vat. Swachheshu pratibimbavat. Rajju sarpavad atmanam. Jivam nyatva bhayam vahet. Pakasya vannivad jnanam vina moksho na siddhyati, etc. Because in each verse he is giving one example. So example is given by using vat or iva. Vat or iva. Iva is an avyaya. We have already studied this iva. I told you also in Vedanta iva is most important. Most important avyaya. Why? Because everything for Advaita Vedanta is as though. Bhagavan has created the world eva, as though. Brahman has become the world, as though. Maya is the cause of the world, as though. I am born, as though. Hey, you are not born. No, that is a different topic. That's not our topic. The point is vat or eva. So what you will see again many. Pratibimbavat means like reflection. Pratibimba is reflection. Rajju sarpavat means like rope and snake. The example that is used to explain delusion. That something is understood as something else. Like that example, many other. Vannivat, like fire. So vat pratyaya is used to like, to explain like. So suppose you want to say no, like moon. Chandravat. Himamshuvat. Himamshu is another word for Chandra. Himamshuvat, Chandravat, Suryavat. Like that you can create taddhitas. Taratama. Comparative and superlative degree. Taratama or es ishta. Example. Sundaraha, Sundarataraha, Sundaratamaha. Beautiful, more beautiful, most beautiful. Just like English. English also has got these three degrees, no? They call degrees of comparison. So Sundara means normal degree. Then Sundarataraha means comparatively more beautiful. And Sundaratamaha means superlative degree, best. Similarly, Shresthaha, Shresthataraha, Shresthatamaha. Great, more great, greatest. So great, greater, greatest. Shrestha already means great. Shresthataraha means greater. Shresthatamaha means greatest. Okay. Patuhu, Patutaraha, Patutamaha. Patuhu means expert. Patutaraha. Another pratyaya. Patiyan, Patishtaha. So Iyan, Es will become Iyan and Ishtha. Patiyan, Patishtaha. Patishtaha. So Patiyan means more expert. So there is one expert, he is more expert. Patishtha means best, most. Mahan, mahattaraha, mahattamaha, mahiyan, mahishtha. Like that. So mahattaraha means, mahan means great, mahattaraha means greater. Another word for mahattara is mahiyan. Among the two, he is greater. But mahattamaha means greatest. Mahishtha means greatest. So from mahat, two more or four more nouns are formed. From patu, four more. Shrestha also, Shreshtatar also will have Shreshtiyan, etc. So many such words can be formed. Okay. Am I going too fast? Yes, no. Am I going too fast? Okay, no. All right. Fine. So just for, as I said, we don't have to go into details of how exactly, why this particular, etc. Just so that we know these are the different kinds of nouns which are formed from other nouns. Just for that I am introducing this. Okay. So this vat and this taratama. Taratama is comparative and superlative degrees. So we have seen son, daughter of or descendant of, right? That is one kind of taddhitas we saw. Then another kind of taddhitas we saw, devata, asya devata iti, that is another kind. Third is this tasya iva or tena tulyam, and fourth kind we saw is taratama. Now the next one is very, very well known, and that is asya asti, vatup matup pratyaya, and some other pratyayas which are in the meaning of endowed with. Example, dhanam asya asti iti dhanavan, or dhanam asyaha asti iti dhanavati. As I told you, it creates a pratipadika. Now that pratipadika can be taken in pullinga, strilinga, everywhere. Dhanavat it will become. In pullinga it will become dhanavan. In strilinga it will become dhanavati. In napumsakalinga it will remain dhanavat. It will create all three kinds of pratipadikas. All three genders. It creates pratipadika. Then it can be used in all three genders because it is adjective. Adjective has to be used according to the noun. So how do you form that? What do you mean by dhanavan? Dhanam asya asti iti dhanavan. So dhanavan is actually vatu pratyaya. There is a different kind of vat pratyaya which we have seen. Like for example, we saw just in the previous slide, chandravat. So you have to see according to context that what is used in what sense. What has two meanings. What pratyaya has two meanings. One is like, which is generally used for examples. Chandravat means like moon. But suppose this previous thing is a quality or an object. Suppose it is a quality or an object, then the vat pratyaya can have another meaning also, and that is endowed with. For example, here dhana is an object. So dhanavat, in pullinga it will become dhanavan, but basic pratipadika is dhanavat. So dhanavat means what? One who is endowed with dhana, one who has. Endowed with means has, possesses. One who has money is called as dhanavan. In English also we have such kind of taddhitas. Wealth, wealthy. See, wealth is dhana. Wealthy is dhanavan, one who has wealth. Are you getting? So if object or a quality is mentioned and then vat pratyaya is added, then there are two possibilities. One can be simply in the meaning of like. Okay, dhanavat can also be used in this sense. Okay, dhanavat means like money. It doesn't have much value. That's how in Vedanta it is used. Though in world money has lot of value, but it says it is just like money. All other things need to be given up. Dhanavat. Tyajam. It should be given up like you have given up money. Dhanavat tyajam. So that what can be in the meaning of like, but there is a possibility that it can be in the meaning of endowed with or has. So dhanavan. And if it is a stri, if it is a lady who is wealthy, then dhanavati. Like saubhagyavan, saubhagyavati. Saubhagya is great fortune. Saubhagya. Okay. For a lady, it is used in the sense of saubhagya for her is her husband. So saubhagyavati or Shrimati. Are Shriman Shrimati, very famous, no? Shriman Shrimati. That is also same only. Matu pratyaya. One more is there, no? Mat pratyaya. Right? We will see also that. Don't worry. But that Shriman Shrimati, Saubhagyavan, Saubhagyavati, these are all one who has that. Vidya asya asti iti vidyavan. Or asyaha asti iti vidyavati. So vidyavan means one who has vidya. Vidya is knowledge. Panda asya asti iti panditah. Panda means knowledge. So Panda asya asti iti panditah. Why that person is called as panditah? Because he has got knowledge. Panditah. Same logic. But pratyay is different. We will come to that pratyay. It is not vatu pratyay. Pandita is not vatu pratyay. Now, if the pratipadika from which you are making the another pratipadika, if it ends with a or a, then vatup is added. Vatup means vat. Vatup pratyay is added for a or a. But the moment it is some other swara, for example, hanu or buddhi, i, u, etc., then instead of vatup, matup is added. Meaning remains same. Pratyaya changes. Shaktiman. Why Shaktiman? Because ikaranta shaktihi asya asti, one who has got power. So powerful, one who has power is called as Shaktiman or Shaktimati. Similarly, Hanuhu asya asti. Hanuhu means chin. One who has chin is called as Hanuman. Vedji, all of us have chin. Yes, he has a special chin because his chin is broken into two halves because of that Vajra hitting, no, in the childhood. So Maruti is called as Hanuman. See, the moment you start understanding this, no, everything will change. Maruti is also coming from Marut. Marut. Okay. Now Marutaha putram or putraha or Marutaha apatyam puman Marutihi. Marut means Pavana Devata, Vayu Devata. His son is Maruti. Anjaneyaha, Anjani's son is Anjaneya. So you will see that all the words, see in Indian culture, always everyone was known by their parents or their descendants. And they used to address each other by that. There was no concept of surname. Today we have surname to indicate which lineage we belong to. In the olden days there were no surnames. So what they used to use? They used to use their names, first names only like this. Then what happens? It reminds them of their parents. They can't do anything wrong, you see. If somebody calls you Anjaneya, you can't do any mistake. Why? You are Anjani's son, Anjana's son, whatever way you want to take. You see, they used to remind that you belong to this lineage. Don't. So you will see many words like this. Okay. So what we were seeing Maruti's another name is Hanuman. How that word Hanuman has come? Hanu asya asti iti Hanuman. Hanu asyaha asti iti Hanumati. If there is a female also, then that also is possible. Similarly, Buddhi asya asti iti Buddhiman. Dhiman. Dhiman. Dhi again means Buddhi. Dhihi asya asti iti dhiman. Shriman. Shrihi asya asti. Now literally Shrihi means wealth. But in our usage, we use Shriman for Mr. And we use Shrimati for Mrs. Isn't it? Don't we do this? Why do we do that? Because they are married means they have wealth. Veji, and this is not the wealth of money. They have wealth of family. That husband or wife is there, no, that is Shriman, Shrimati, Saubhagyavan, Saubhagyavati. See how our, how our culture is. One who is about to get married, that girl who is about to get married, no, is called Saubhagya Kankshini. One who is desirous of Saubhagya. You see, in Maharashtra, etc., you will write Chi Sauka, Chiranjeevi Saubhagya Kankshini. Chiranjeevi means she is a girl and now she is desiring a husband. Saubhagya Kankshini. What a rich culture. Nothing was just like that. You see, there was so much of okay. Saubhagyavan, Saubhagyavati, Dhiman, Dhimati, Shriman, Shrimati. So Vatup Matup Pratyaya in the meaning of has or endowed with. So, and I told you, if it is Akaranta or Akaranta, then it will be Vat. Ikaranta, Ukaranta, etc., then it will be Mat. Okay, Vatup and Matup. Now you can make many more words like this. All the qualities, see, Buddhi, quality, Vidya is a quality, Hanu is object. So either object or quality, one who has that object or one who has that quality. We all are mobile one. Mobile is an object. I have mobile means I am mobile one. Okay. We can do all those kind of things. Alright. This is one kind of pratyayas to explain endowed with. Another kind of pratyayas are dhanamasya asti iti dhani. Don't have to use dhanavan. Dhanavan also means dhani, means same only. Or another also dhanikah. Dhanamasya asti iti dhanikah. In pratyaya or ika pratyaya. Different pratyayas are different, meaning remains same. Pratyayas are adding same meaning. What is the meaning that they are adding? Endowed with. So this in pratyaya, ika pratyaya or vat pratyaya, vatu pratyaya. What are they adding? They are adding endowed with. Meaning of endowed with. Okay. So dhanamasya asti iti dhani, dhanamasya asti iti dhanikah. Medha asya asti iti medhavi. Different pratyaya, vin pratyaya. This medha asya asti iti medhavan also is possible. Vidya asya asti iti vidyavan, medha asya asti iti medhavan. That's also possible. One more possibility is medhavi. Medhavi purusho vidwan. Uha poha vichakshanaha. Which text? Which text? Viveka Chudamani. Shankaracharya is giving the general qualities that a seeker should have before explaining sadhana chatushtaya. There he says medhavi, starts with this quality. Medhavi. Maya asya asti iti mayavi. Mayavi means magician. One who has that magical power is called as mayavi. Why? Because he has got maya. Maya means that magical powers. Mayavi. Medhavi. Okay. So like that, these are the pratyayas giving the meaning of endowed with. Right. Next. Tasya bhavaha, to create abstract nouns. Abstract nouns. Let me explain when the example comes. Tasya bhavaha tattvaha or tattvam. Tat is a noun. Tattvam is an abstract noun. In English, you will have to say thatness. It sounds very bad in English, but that's what actually it means. That's what actually it means. Tat means that. Tattvam means thatness. Okay. Sat, Sattvam or Sattvaha. Sat means existence. Sattvam means what? How do you say? Existence-ness means abstract nouns. Noun, it will be Tattva Bodha, what all that is coming from here only. Abstract noun. Okay. Or Ta. Sattah bhavaha satta. Satta or Sattvam mean same. They will mean same only. So let me explain in English. Okay. Let us say there is a word buddhi. Buddhi, you know buddhi. Okay, buddhi means intelligence. Buddhimat. Buddhimat means one who has buddhi. Intelligent. So intelligence, buddhi, intelligent. Now in Sanskrit you can create one more abstract noun by saying buddhimatta. Buddhimatta again means intelligence. It's an abstract noun. But now we are talking about that intelligence which is there in a person. Buddhimatta chachani. Chachani means test. Aptitude test is called as buddhimatta chachani. Aptitude is an abstract noun. Are you understanding? Okay. Sundara, beautiful. Sundarata, beauty. Actually it is beautifulness. That is beauty in English. But actually it is the quality of having that beauty. It becomes abstract noun. Kulinaha. Kulinaha means one, how do you say kulinaha? Sophisticated in English, very rough translation, okay? Actually, I may get a better word. Kula means lineage. One who is belonging to a great lineage is called as kulinaha. On that you add twa or ta pratyaya, kulinatva or kulinata, shalinatva or shalinata. These are all the different words which mean a person is a very, what do you say, person of character, person of quality, that kind of, a gentleman. Yeah, very good, gentleman. That is meaning. Vidvatah bhavaha vidvatvam or vidvatta. Vidvatta means intelligence. Okay, so like that twa or ta pratyaya can be added to make it. Mostly what happens is this twa when added, mostly it will become napumsakalinga. It can become pullinga also, but mostly it will become napumsakalinga. Tattvam, sattvam, and ta is when added, it will mostly become strilinga. Satta, kulinata, vidvatta. This usage. It makes a pratipadika only, but mostly it is used. Twa is used in napumsakalinga and ta is used in strilinga, so it will become ta. So tattvam, tatta, sattvam, satta, kulinatvam, kulinatta, vidvatvam, vidvatta, like that. Right. Last kind of taddhita that we will see. Tasya idam. This is mine, belongs to me, related to me. Mama idam madiyam. This is mine, madiyam. Again, madiyaha, madiya is also possible. Pullinga, strilinga is also possible. Those who have studied Tattva Bodha, I hope you remember this. Madiyam shariram, madiyaha pranaha, madiyam manascha, madiya buddhi, madiyam ajnanam, iti svenaiva jnayate, etc., etc. It goes, but there is a lot of madiyam, madiya, madiyaha, etc. comes. Mine. This body is my body, my senses, my mind, my intellect, my ignorance. Whatever you think is my cannot be me. That's the logic used there. Whatever belongs to me has to be different from me. So if the body belongs to you, then body has to be different from you. That is the logic used in Tattva Bodha. We don't have to worry about that logic. Only focus is madiyam, mine. Similarly, tava idam twadiyam. Twadiyam means yours. Twadiyah means yours. If the object is pullinga, then twadiyah. Twadiyah means strilinga object. Something that you are referring to, if you are saying that I am yours, then you have to say aham twadiyah, because I am a male. If a woman is saying that, she should say aham twadiya, oh God, I am yours. And then you are mine. Tvam madiyah. Ham twadiyah, tvam madiyah. Like that you can say. Or asmakam idam. Suppose you want to use a plural. Asmadiyam. This is ours. Again, asmadiyah, asmadiyah. If whatever is ours is in different genders, then that also can be used. In this way, from one noun, more nouns also can be formed. Some of the pratyas we have seen. These many are sufficient. You will hardly see anything more than this in the Shastras. Okay, so we have seen Kridantas, we have seen in brief Taddhita also. From next class, we are entering into the last major topic of this class, and that is Samasa. Compounds. Two or more words combined together to make one word. That is Samasa, which we will be seeing from next class. Okay. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om. Hari Om.